So, I'm with these ladies. You already know.
Hello.
What's your guys' names and where y'all from?
My name is Melanie Perez and I'm from Dominican Republic.
Yes.
And I'm Lisnel Sanchez and I'm from Dominican Republic.
Two Dominican women.
Yes, Dominican.
Two Dominican models. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And you know, I just wanted to do this interview, you know, for all the women out there that, you know, that want to get into modeling, and you know, you guys have good advice, you have good experience in this, you know, fashion world and, you know, modeling world and whatnot. So let's start the interview. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. So where did it all begin? Where did it all begin for you guys? Where was the seed planted for you guys being models?
Specific with the two of us, it's a really special and magic connection, because for me, I start in the Dominican Republic. I was discovered there in my hometown from my manager, Sandro Guzman. If you're watching this, he discovered me through Instagram, and after a while I started in Europe, but she discovered me on a volleyball game. And she came to me saying, "Oh my God, I admire your work."
I was her fan.
She was she said that, but I wasn't, you know, at that time I wasn't feeling like I can have a fun. So it was really, really cute. So she came to me saying, "Oh my God, I would love to be a model. What do you recommend to me? Do you think that I can be a model?" I was like, "Of course you can be a model. Look at you, you can be a model." So from that day, our relationship as a friend started
growing. And now look at you guys
here.
Right? In New York City and whatnot. And how about you? What would you say?
My story started like meeting Melanie.
Okay.
Like that day I took a picture with her and I like reposted like every single day at the same day. And one day she reposted in her Instagram, and my manager, Armando Pereira, saw this picture and he texted me like, "Oh, you want to be a model?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna try." And then they start like, you know, they teach me a lot of things. And then happened.
Now look where you guys at. And you guys both are born in Dominican Republic?
Yes.
Born and raised. What part of Dominican Republic?
Me in Santo Domingo.
Okay.
And me in a little town, Los Cacaos San Cristobal.
Oh, okay. How far is that from Santo Domingo?
Like an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's not that really far.
Okay. And being from, you know, the island and whatnot, what is the big difference for you coming to a big city like New York City and whatnot from the country like Dominican Republic?
I feel like you can go.
I have to say, for me, like, it's really crazy because my town is a little bit old, don't have like modernity or something. And I just go every single day, like going to the river and walk in the mountains and do these types of stuff. And now I'm here like hearing people screaming and a lot of cars, like it's crazy for me, but you know, it is what it is. I like it.
And you?
For me, I feel like the more harder part, it can be like the language if you don't know like English that well. But I also feel like you can feel a really big Latin community, so you don't feel like that far from home because we are a lot of Dominican here.
Yes, we do.
But you still struggle in specific if you grow up with all your family. I feel like that's the part that makes you like miss more your hometown, but still loving New York. So,
is there any Dominican spots out here that you have found that's as good as in DR?
Oh my God. There's a restaurant, El Castillo de Jagua. I used to order a lot of food from them. I really like it. It's similar to the taste of the Dominican Republic. I have to keep exploring more restaurants.
Yes. And what are the challenges being you know, a Latin model, you know, coming into a big industry like that? Like, what are the challenges that you guys face being Latin models, you think?
I feel like in modeling you have to be prepared mentality. Really, you have to have a really healthy mentality because constantly you are, you know, at the eye of the people, and I feel like you have to be strong.
Yes.
Because if no, you will drive crazy. But I also feel like being a model, specifically like a runway model, it makes you feel more confident with yourself because you don't need to wear makeup, for example, for the casting. It's more like how you really are.
Yeah.
So it's like a balance. I feel like you have to train a lot how you think about yourself.
Okay, and how are those castings goes? Like, give a little insight on the casting of a model and stuff like that.
It's a really crazy question because every single casting is different. But if you want me to tell you about like the Fashion Week, casting can be crazy. Sometimes you can wait like an hour on a line.
Yeah.
Just so they see you for 50 seconds to walk.
Crazy.
But other of them, they can be like interviewed like this right now.
Yeah.
That can make you feel a little bit nervous, but it's more to connect with you and your personality. So that's cool too.
Yeah. What's your experience with castings and stuff like that?
Well, like, I'm gonna show you my first story with my first casting. I remember it was in Fendi.
In Fendi?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I arrived to Milan and after the airport, I was in Fendi and the casting director told me like, oh, are you new face? And I say, claro. Yeah, claro, because my English was like so bad at that time. So I didn't even know like how to say my name, my presentation, anything, and I was like so confusing. And I remember this time I met the designer of Fendi and creative director, and I was in shock because I don't know what happened because it was my first casting. I don't know how to get in that place, how to say nothing.
One of my mates.
And sometimes when you can like get in the casting like far and close to do something big.
Yeah.
And then you can stay like waiting for that. It never happened.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's a crazy experience. And you guys do a lot of traveling. Like, how much traveling do you guys do as models?
It's really crazy. For example, for me right now, I'm still more based in New York because thanks God it's going really good here. So I constantly working almost day by day.
Yes.
But when I started, I used to be Milan and then Paris and then London and then you have to go to Barcelona or your agent, hey, you're going to LA next week. So it's really crazy. You don't really have like a plan. You can plan your life sometimes.
Crazy. And what's your guys' favorite countries that you've been in modeling, you think?
Oh my God.
For me, Milan.
Milan?
Yeah.
In Italy, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yours?
For me, it's Paris. Maybe it's because it was the first city that I traveled ever in my life that I feel like really connect with Paris.
Connected with Paris.
I know that there is two different people, or they love it or they hate it because they have like a syndrome of Paris, something like that, because it doesn't look like too similar what you are expecting, but it's still having their magic. For me, it's really beautiful.
No, for sure. And being in Paris and Italy, what did you learn like from those places, being in Italy and Paris, doing modeling and stuff like that? Was it everything that you expected?
For me, yeah, because I always interested in history. When I was in Milan, I like to explore museums and all this culture. That's something I like, and the gastronomy is something crazy, like Italian food. But I connect a lot with Italy because the people they're kind, they're happy, like Dominicans,
Yeah.
and they help us like a lot. And the language is too similar to the Spanish, so it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel in home in Italy.
Nice. I like Italy too.
Italy too.
For Paris, for me, I feel like I fell more in love about the architecture on it. It's like dreaming on it.
Yeah, that's the same with me. Like when I went to Europe and stuff like that, I tell people like the best architecture that I've like seen was like in Spain and like Portugal and stuff like that. Like their architecture is definitely
like pure art.
yeah, it's definitely like one of a kind. Like it's like castles and like, you know, that's when I travel and stuff like that. That's what some things that I look at for and whatnot. You know, architecture.
Yeah, I really like, for example, when I arrive to a city, I like to look through the window when I'm on my way to the destination and feel like I'm into the chapter of a movie. And I start looking specific at the architecture and, of course, of the style.
Yes.
Of the people, how they look and how they talk to each other. And Paris in specific is kind of different. There's people that are more, you know, happy and warmy. There's others that can be more cold, but it's just something about their culture.
Culture and whatnot. And be, you know, being, you know, that you guys are from, you know, DR and whatnot. Did you want to be a model? Did you guys want to be a model like growing up?
For me, it was a dream.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
So since you was a kid, like you wanted to be this.
Yeah. I was studying industrial engineering, and I left my career when I started modeling.
Wow. Crazy. And how about you, Melanie?
It's kind of a misexposed because I always like, you know, to watch the runway show, but I wasn't feeling like I can be someone that can be in this industry. You know, for the status that you used to see on those days about how a model used to look like.
Yeah.
You know, I was looking myself at the mirror and I was like, I will never. And also, you know, my friends used to make a lot of fun of me, so I also started like training my body to get like more weight because I was like, you know, so skinny. So even if I like it because I enjoy to watch, you know, as every single day like Victoria's Secret fashion show, or I don't know, play to dress up with your friends, but I wasn't just imagine myself on it because all those people that was telling stuff to me.
Telling stuff to you and whatnot.
Exactly.
And how did that affect you? Like, how did that affect you? Like these people, you know, saying things about your, you know, the way you look growing up and stuff like that. Did you both get things like that? Like,
Yeah.
you know, and how did it affect you? Like emotionally?
I'm gonna switch to Spanish para explicarme mejor. Pero cuando a mí me descubrieron, realmente para mí fue un poquito frustrante porque yo tenía más volumen en el cuerpo, tenía que ser más flaca, más delgada para poder ser una modelo para fashion shows. Entonces tuve que trabajar durante como 2 años para poder obtener una medida buena para que los clientes pudieran considerarme en su pasarela, y todavía lucho con eso, pero es algo que hay que tener como más control mental, hay que tener bastante autoestima, mucho más confianza, y es algo que uno va trabajando, uno conociéndose a uno mismo, y es muy lindo eso.
And you?
For me, my struggle was more personally with my inner self because, you know, your family is always telling you like, no, don't hear to those comments, you are beautiful, and la la la, but of course, those comments can affect you. But immediately I arrived to my mother agent, he immediately made me change the ship. He literally told me, you are beautiful as you are, if you are here is for a reason. No, everybody has the same talent. I saw a light on you. And don't listen to all the people because probably more of those people wish to have what you have and what God gave to you.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. And you know, as I told you before, it's something more like natural. You know, you don't need to wear makeup. You don't have to be like with your hair to the salon. When more natural you are, best model you're gonna
more beautiful you are.
And what is some advice you can give to like upcoming models that, you know, aspire to be where you guys at right now? Like, what is like great advice that you would like say to younger ladies and whatnot that are coming up, and, you know, especially Latin young women that are coming up and trying to be in this industry?
The thing is, don't compare yourself to others. Like, si tú sientes que tú tienes tu esencia, si tú te sientes bien como tú eres, tú vas a destacar no importa dónde sea. Si no te aceptan en un lugar, es que Dios no te puso ahí para ese lugar, sino te tiene para algo más grande.
How about you?
For me, it's like be yourself y sé tu propia competencia. O sea, verdaderamente yo siento que en esta industria lo único que tú necesitas es tener tu esencia, porque chicas hermosas y bellas somos muchísimas, pero lo que nos hace diferentes es quienes somos por dentro realmente. Que cuando tú entres a esa habitación donde hay millones de chicas hermosas, ellos puedan ver en ti una luz, que es lo que te hace a ti realmente quien tú eres, no despegarte de tu esencia solamente por pertenecer a la industria, y que se cuiden de los scammers. There's a lot of scams.
Yes.
You have to prepare and look for a real agency that you make sure that is like real and they're signing real models, because there's a lot of crazy people that are playing to be agents. So
Yeah.
be aware of that and make sure it's a real agency.
Yes. And one last question that I want to ask you guys before I let you guys go. Where is your guys' like confidence now, like hitting a runway show, like getting prepared for your next shoot and stuff like that? How do you guys feel on the inside? Because obviously you guys are, beautiful women and whatnot. And how do you guys feel on the inside?
Yo siento que mi relación con Dios, o sea, Dios me trajo paz, Dios me trajo tranquilidad, y siento que eso expresa todo. La confianza que yo tengo viene de creer que viene algo mejor, de que no importa los tropiezos que vengan en el camino, todo va a estar mejor siempre, siempre hay una luz al final del túnel.
For me, it's the same. It's like God gives you the confidence. I know this work can be hard, and in my inner self, I feel right now very confident. After all the struggles, I discovered inner me that I am who I am, and I have to accept it, even with my mistakes. That makes me grow. So this is a big city, big opportunity. You can make mistakes, get up again, and try another stuff.
For sure. For sure.
God have us here for a reason.
Exactly. Exactly. Yo, and I thank you guys so much for your time. Yo, I appreciate you guys so much. Tell the people where they can follow you, where they can, see you guys,
You can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is MelaniePerez.c.
Okay.
El mío es Lisnel rayita.
Underscore.
Thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate it so much.
you.
All right.